get this skin irritation.
Yeah.
And
speak up a little bit.
Get a skin irritation between my toes. That activates sometimes and just drives me mental. Basically, nothing will relieve it.
How long? When did you first notice it?
Noticed it first when I was in the army, and it got activated the other day after we went to the RSL. So it's got something to do with being in the army.
Okay, all right. So just tune into that first time that you noticed it when you were in the army. What was the circumstances? Where were you?
Out in the middle of the bush, and you keep the same pair of socks on for 5 or 6 days at a time, and when you finally get to change your socks, I just here one time I had this horrible red skin that was just gross and fungus and.
So what was going on while you were out in the bush for all those days?
Well, it's
emotionally, what was that like?
It's like hard work and stress and not doing what I was meant to be doing. And
okay,
just,
so all right.
I just wasn't cut out to be there.
Okay. So when you think of that, I wasn't cut out to be there. This isn't what I thought it would be. This isn't what I want to be doing.
Yeah, it's not. I don't want to be.
I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
This isn't what I want to be doing.
It's not what I want to be doing.
Where were you feeling that in your body, other than between your toes?
Well, it would come out on my face as well.
Okay. And what was it like? Was it itchy?
Yeah, it's like itchy, flaky, red skin.
Yeah. Alright, even though I've got this memory.
Even though I've got this memory.
Of this itchy, red, flaky skin.
This itchy, red, flaky skin.
I really don't want to be here.
I really don't want to be here.
This isn't what I'm meant to be doing.
It's not what I'm meant to be doing.
And it's all coming out of my skin.
It's all coming out of my skin.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And my skin.
And my skin.
It's got a message for me.
It's got a message for me.
And I'm listening now.
I'm listening now.
This red, itchy, flaky skin.
This red, itchy, flaky skin.
This isn't what I'm meant to be doing.
It's not what I'm meant to be doing.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
I really don't want to be here.
I really don't want to be here.
And my skin can feel it.
My skin can feel it.
It's really irritating.
It's really irritating.
And itchy and flaky.
Itchy and flaky.
Just like being here is really irritating.
Just like being here is really.
Here in the bush.
Here in the bush.
It's really irritating.
It's really irritating.
It's not where I want to be.
It's not where I want to be.
My body was talking to me loud and clear.
My body was talking to me loud and clear.
It's not what I want to be. Where I want to be.
It's not where I want to be.
I'm frustrated and irritated.
I'm frustrated and irritated.
This isn't what I'm meant to be doing.
It's not what I'm meant to be doing.
No wonder I got it again the other day.
No wonder I got it again the other day.
And I was reminded of the army days.
And I was reminded of the army days.
And I felt like this isn't where I'm meant to be.
I felt like this isn't where I'm meant to be.
This isn't what I'm meant to be doing.
It's not what I'm meant to be doing.
And it was being expressed in my skin again.
It's being expressed in my skin again.
I'm letting my skin know.
I'm letting my skin know.
I no longer need to hold on to this.
I no longer need to hold on to this.
And with the knowledge I've got now,
With the knowledge I've got now,
I choose to travel back in time, space and place.
I choose to travel back in time, space and place.
Back to the first time I got that.
Back to the first time I got that.
When I was out in the bush.
When I was out in the bush.
Out in the bush where I wasn't meant to be.
Out in the bush where I wasn't meant to be.
Where I didn't want to be.
I didn't want to be doing that work.
I didn't want to be doing that work. It wasn't who I am. Who I was meant to be.
It's who I am or who I was meant to be.
But with the knowledge of where I am right now in my life,
With the knowledge of where I am right now in my life,
I choose to go back and speak to that me then.
I choose to go back and speak to that me then.
And tap on him.
And tap on him.
And let him know that I understand him exactly let him know.
And also let him know
that there's great things to come.
there's great things to come.
And I choose to take him to the future.
Choose to take him into the future.
Go ahead and let him see where he's going.
And let him see where he's going.
Bring him into the future. Into the present. And let him see where he is. And how is he seeing what's happening now? It must have seemed strange to him.
Looks a whole lot better.
So allow him to take that into his heart, that feeling of what it feels like to be where he's meant to be and doing what he's meant to be doing. And what colour does that feel like?
Sky blue.
And with that sky blue, just breathe it in, and both of you take it with you. And allow him to go back with that knowledge and that feeling of how great it feels to be doing what he's meant to be doing. And with that knowledge and that feeling and that energy that he now has, allow him to choose something different where he feels that feeling. Let him create it. That beautiful sky blue feeling. He can create anything. So what's he creating?
Music.
And where's he going? What environment's he in? Top ahead.
By the ocean.
And does he still have that beautiful sky blue energy? Yep. And how's his skin?
Clear.
And how's your skin feeling right now?
Pretty good.
I want you to have that created picture and energy, that sky blue energy, where he's by the ocean, and allow that energy to transform and transmute any other times where you felt like you were not doing what you were meant to be doing and you were in the wrong place. As far back as they go, all the way back to their origins, all through any times that you've ever lived them, allowing that sky blue energy to just dissolve them, recreating them, thanking the skin for giving you the message. And bringing it into the future now, or into the present and taking it out into the future. That beautiful sky blue energy. Knowing that you can be where you want to be, doing the thing that feels right for you. And breathe that in through the heart. Beautiful sky blue energy. And allow it to speak to all the stem cells of all the body, all the cells, and speak into the skin cells on the face and the feet, thanking the body for the message and the learning, and letting the body know that you've heard it and you've made changes. and that the body and the skin can now release and let go of that pattern. And when you feel that you've released that pattern all the way back to its origins, whether it be in this life or another, just take a deep breath and open your eyes. How was that?
Yeah, I felt like a hiccup, sort of a burp thing happening.
Yeah, like a release. And energetically, when I said to go back to its origin and all the way through, did that feel like a clearing?
Yeah, it was. There wasn't too much before that, but there was a lot between when it first started happening and now.
Yeah.
But needed to
be cleared with the blue energy. Yeah. Cool. And giving the body that message and the skin that message that I've got that, I've learnt that pattern, we don't need to have it anymore, and we've cleansed it. And how was it going back to the man in the bush and having him see and feel what it was like to be doing what you want and be where you want to be, and then have him go back and then choose to do that for himself?
Yeah, that seemed pretty easy to do, and just obviously a lot happy about it.
And when you try and focus now or find that man out in the bush, is that harder to find him now? Is he elsewhere?
Yeah. You can feel it sort of tingling in there
where it's like cleansing and it's like a reminder of it.
When you talked about the cells and body, I felt that seems.
So it's like the learning and the you know, what we've just done is talking to the blueprint of the stem cells, letting the stem cells and the cell angel. As you said when you talked about the smell, and then you smelt the smell of that just dissolves that. The smell where the primitive brain is holding on to that smell. You are safe. Lately you've been feeling unsafe and vulnerable. Remember that you are part of the allness, part of the energy that is creation. It's all one. Nothing exists that is not of the same source of energy. If we feel fear that something or someone will hurt us, we're saying that we fear creation itself. There's nothing to fear, no one wants to hurt you. However, based on your inherited cellular programming, your fears will feel real, and your co-creating powers can use those fears to manifest situations where you may feel vulnerable. While you're learning about your creative power and to manifest only positive experiences, you're protected by the angelic realms. You will stay protected and safe till you've released those patterns from yourselves, and you have no further need to create fearful situations in your life. Call on the blue angel to protect every aspect of your life and help you release fearful thoughts. That was a little bit appropriate, wasn't it? I mean, being in the bush and in the army, there would have been a little bit of feeling unsafe. People are out to hurt you.
Well, and sometimes it was your own people. Like there was a big, if you don't pull your weight and do the right thing, someone's going to punch you for it. So completely feeling unsafe. And then being back in the RSL the other day would have just reminded you of it all the procedure, the protocol, everything would have reminded you of it all, and the skin just went straight back into that, yikes, get me out of here. I don't feel safe. That's feeling different now. And I'd expect that next time you went into some situation like that, that pattern would not be triggered anymore because that pattern's no longer there. Awesome.
Cool. Yeah. And there's no one around.